All right, ladies and gentlemen, in this video, I'm going to be overviewing the top 6 softwares that all life insurance agents need in 2024. Now, we did one of these videos like 2 years back, but I wanted to do an updated version with all of the softwares that are working right now in 2024. And these are the exact softwares that we use to scale a life insurance agency from 0 to 100K in a month in just 85 days. So I'm going to break these down for you. And if you guys stick around to the end, I'm actually going to show you guys the software that has allowed us to 5x our answer rate on outbound calls. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. And the first software I'm going to overview is one called GoHighLevel, right? Now, a lot of you guys may have heard of this, and let me just kind of show you guys what this actually looks like. But basically, GoHighLevel is a CRM software that basically we use to organize all of our clients, right? So it's essentially a CRM software. All of your leads flow into GoHighLevel. It'll do text, email drips. You can set up automations, and you can actually dial through the CRM. I don't recommend doing that though. I recommend using the dialer. I'm going to show you guys at the end. But GoHighLevel is like the cornerstone of our business. Like nothing in our business would work without GoHighLevel. So this is like if you don't already have a CRM, or if you do have a CRM and you're not using GoHighLevel, this is by far the best one that's out there specifically for life insurance, because you can tailor it to be what you want it to do. You can have automations that go out. You can have you can host your website there and all of your funnels. Like it basically does everything that you could possibly need it to do, and it automates so much of the workload that you have to do on a consistent basis. So GoHighLevel is like a must have. This is like a referral link. I have some referral links on these different softwares, but feel free, if you don't want to use the referral link, you can also just go and search the software either way. GoHighLevel, a few things to note about it. There's things called sub accounts and basically like white labeled versions. So a lot of times people will resell versions of GoHighLevel. So if you've heard of like Agent CRM, or ours is called Advanced Agent CRM, or maybe you've heard of like Lead to Client CRM, these are all just different CRMs that are white labeling GoHighLevel. So it's all GoHighLevel. It's all the same thing, right? If you're new to the industry, you might not know that. It's all the same thing. And so the biggest thing is making sure that like whatever white label or whatever, version of high level you're buying is actually good, right? If you guys want our specific one, we give it to all of our coaching clients inside of our program. So you guys can click down below to learn more about that. But regardless of like which white label or which version of high level you use, high level itself is a must. Awesome. So let's move on to our next software. And this one is Canva, right? So what Canva is Canva basically allows you to create ads, graphics, and all kinds of different things. So for example, this is what I use to make all of our thumbnails, right? If you guys, these are, some of the recent thumbnails that we did for our videos, and I literally just put all of these together in Canva, right? So that's like what I use it for, but we also use it for things like making ads. This is actually an ad that I just made the other day. You guys can find this tutorial where I like created this ad on our YouTube channel, but this is like what I usually use to create ads that we run on Facebook, right? To generate leads. And then also like any graphics that you would have like on your website or your logo, like any of that stuff, you can use Canva for it. You don't need to be tech savvy at all. All you do is you just drag and drop things, and it's very quick and easy to use. It takes about like 5 to 10 minutes to figure out how to use it, and you can basically make anything that you want using Canva. So Canva is a must if you're creating ads. If you're just like buying leads or you're on a free lead program, you probably don't need Canva. But if you're wanting to generate your own leads and like create ads and stuff, Canva is definitely a must. Which brings us to this next one, which is Zapier. So Zapier is going to be a little bit more advanced. When you're first getting started, you probably don't need Zapier, but Zapier, basically what it is an automation software, right? So you're going to have these different systems, right? Like you're going to have a dialer, and then you're going to have like your CRM. And what Zapier does is it basically can connect these different softwares. So for example, what I can do is I can go in here, and let's say, for example, I'm an insurance agent who's running Facebook ads. I can go in here and I can do, when I get a new Facebook lead ad, I want to add it to my CRM and then add it to my dialer, for example. And Zapier will just automate that task so that it can do all of that in the back end. Or for example, we actually have a system set up whenever somebody signs up and buys a policy from us, we automatically send them a handwritten card. Like, I don't write the cards with like a pen and paper. It's just automatic, and it sends them a handwritten card. And we actually do that through Zapier, right? We do that through Zapier. And so Zapier is one of these tools that, like, you kind of have to get the hang of it, but you can basically make anything happen automated in the back end in your business. So Zapier is like a very big piece when you're starting to scale your business. So you want like, you want to remove some of the like minutia, some of the daily tasks that you're doing that are just taking up time. Zapier will allow you to do that. Okay. Now I'm going to get into some of the must-haves, like Zapier and Canva. These are like ones that are kind of nice to have. And as you're scaling and growing, if you're doing these different things like generating your own leads or, you know, automating different things, that's where those two will come into play. High level, I'm going to highlight these. High level and insurance toolkits are a must-have, meaning like you will be screwed if you don't have these. So what insurance toolkits is this is basically a software that allows you to quote and find the best option for your client based off of their health. So I know they have it for final expense. I believe they also have it for term, and I think they even have it for Medicare supplement. But basically what you do is you go in here and you put in your client's information, right? Like, let's say I'm looking for $10,000 for a male in Texas, and his birthday is 21, 19, 60. And he's 5'9", 200 pounds, and he smokes cigarettes, right? And then I can go in here, and while I'm on the phone with him, I can ask him all of these questions about his health. Like, let's just say this guy just had a heart attack. Boom. I just put in like the day that it occurred. Have they had more than one heart attack in their life? No. And then I'm going to click Get Quote, and it's going to show me in order all of my different options based off of the price and like which option is the best. So instead of me having to go through all of the carriers that I have, like this is what we used to do in the business, is you would go through and then let's say, okay, I think, Superior Choice might be a good option. I think Transamerica might be a good option. I think GTL. So then I would go through all of those individual carriers and run a quote, and I would be writing this down on my own time. So I'd have to go through each of the carriers to get the quotes. This quotes all of the carriers for me and does a lot of the underwriting work for me so that I don't have to guess. So it basically speeds up your ability to sell a policy by like tenfold. And if you use this, you're going to save so much time. Your clients are going to like you more, and you're going to be able to find them better options, which is going to reduce your chargebacks as well. So insurance toolkits is an absolute must-have. This next one, this is something that's cool to have, and I recommend doing this. Especially if you're just getting started, but also like if you're an advanced agent, because this is going to allow you to level up your sales skill set. And so if you guys think like the way that an insurance agent, like the way you need to think of yourself as an insurance agent is kind of like an athlete, right? And when I say that, I mean, you need to take care of your body, you need to take care of your mind, and you also need to analyze the actions that you're doing, right? So think about what athletes do. They make sure to prioritize rest. Like athletes, they sleep like 12 hours a day. It's insane. They take naps before like games. Like all NBA players take naps before games. I didn't even know that, but that's like a thing. But prioritizing your sleep is huge. But then also like an athlete like Kobe Bryant or Tom Brady, for example, these guys all watch game film. And most agents, most salespeople do not watch game film. And that is why they are not successful. So if you guys want to be successful, you need to be listening to and analyzing your call recordings on a daily basis. You need to set aside an hour a day to listen to your own call recordings. And the best way to do that is using this software called Otter AI. This is the best way that I've found. And the reason why is because basically what it allows you to do is you can open up a meeting or a conversation that you've had, and then you can go through and like highlight it and make notes, and it'll record your call. So you upload a call recording, and you can go through and like annotate the call recording. You can also chat with it because it's an AI, and you can ask it questions about the call. So for example, let's say I was on the phone with Ms. Jones. She gave me an objection. She was like, oh, I need to think about it. I can type in like it's ChatGPT, and I can say, hey, at Otter AI, when did Ms. Jones tell me that she needed to think about it? And then it'll find that part in the call, and then I can start analyzing it and breaking down and taking notes as to what I could have done better so that I have action steps to take into the next call. And this task alone is what I've seen contribute to people being successful in this industry the fastest and growing the fastest. is listening to their call recordings using a tool like Otter AI. So highly recommend that as well. And the last one, this is actually the software that is 5x their answer rate. And there's some other ones out there that do a similar thing. Kixie is the one that I've used and the one I'm most familiar with, which is why I recommend it. But Kixie is basically a dialer, right? So let me kind of show you guys. That's a Calendly link to sign up. So let me see. Just Google it. So Kixie, basically what they are is they have this system, the software that will allow you to call multiple numbers at a time. So it's a power dialer, and it also will locally wrap your area codes. So if I live in North Carolina and I call someone in Iowa, it's going to wrap my area code to the local area code of the person in Iowa so that they're more likely to answer the phone. And so when you have that system where you're able to dial outbound like 10 times faster and then also locally wrap the area codes, you're just able to talk to so many more people each day, which is why I recommend Kixie. So it's a dialer and it has local number wrapping and some pretty cool features like as well. So Kixie is definitely a must, or at least having some sort of dialer that's going to locally wrap your number, because answer rates are in the can right now. And if you don't have local number wrapping, you're going to be listening to the dial tone most of the day. And then also the ability to call at least 2 to 3 people at the same time, because if you're calling one person at a time, you're just being way less efficient. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to highlight the 3 must-haves, and then the other 3 are like good to have. But like if you're just getting started, it's not like going to make or break you, but I would recommend getting all 6, but get the 3 that I just highlighted first. So get HighLevel, get Toolkits, and get Kixie first. So ladies and gents, those are the top 6 softwares for life insurance agents. Hopefully you guys got value from this video. And if you want to learn more about our coaching program where we help insurance agents set up Facebook ads and give them the exact ads that are already working for us, then click the link down below in the description, and I will see you guys in the next one.